How do I have 100% belief in myself? Be delusional and have no grip on reality. Nobody who's sane has 100% belief, just to start off with. Nobody has that. So don't make that your goal. And understand, like, you need to live in reality, and you have your strengths and you have your weaknesses. Like, I am never going to play in the NBA. Sorry. I am too short, I don't jump high, and I'm, at this point, probably too old. Right? I mean, no matter how hard I worked, I probably would not make it. So if I have 100% belief that I'm going to make it in the NBA, I'm going to waste a lot of my time. Okay? So 100% belief is not actually what you really want. That said, in-game, you obviously do want belief and entitlement. So where does belief and entitlement come from? Well, the best way to get belief and entitlement is repeated trials of success. Right? If you have had a lot of things go your way in life, if you've had things go well for you, when you approach a girl, if you've had an experience of a lot of positives, even if you've had a lot of negatives thrown in there, if you've had enough positives, the fact that you've had those positives, you've had girls like you, that all feeds into building references and positive experiences. So that's the truest and best way, is repeated trials of success. Now, on your way to repeated trials of success, there's things that you can do to make it happen faster. First is do a bit of an inventory and come up with all the reasons why you're a good decision, all the reasons why a girl is in good hands, in good shape being with you, right? I often assign this to bootcamp students. I'll say, hey, what are 10 reasons that you're the best decision a girl can make? And if you can come up with that, you're reinforcing to your mind the logical of why you are a good idea, why you should be entitled. And then when you get those positive reference experiences, they're going to mean more because they're also aligned with your internal perception. They're also aligned with what you inherently already believe to be the case, right? So you're going to get those references. They're going to mean more to you. The other thing you can do to get the references to mean more to you is focus on the positive. There are really two types of guys who learn game. One type of guy is the type that they can talk to 20 girls, 19 of them love him, and then one girl hates him, and he goes home at the end and he's like, why did that girl hate me? What the fuck? What's wrong with me? And your brain sits there thinking, okay, you want to know what's wrong with you? I'll come up with every single thing that's wrong with you, and it gives you that feedback. Then there's the other guy that can have 19 bad sets and one good set, like even just like the girl smiles at him, and he'll go home and be like, I'm the man, that girl smiled at me, she loved me. And that's a little delusional in the second case, to think you're the man off of a night like that. But that said, it's useful. It's a useful delusion, so it's worth having. And to the point where you can be only mildly delusional, it's very, very, very useful. That delusional confidence, that delusional belief is a self-fulfilling prophecy, because obviously the reason why you want that 100% belief is that having it makes you do better in game. So so cultivate it, right? Go out and get lots of reference experiences, number one, but also focus on the right things for your reference experiences. Focus on all the reasons you're amazing, and focus on all the positives that happen. That will make them more meaningful for you, and that will make it happen faster. But end of the day, belief comes from a few things. It comes from repeated trials of success. It comes from understanding your own value. And then it comes also from living life the right way. If you believe you're on a good path, even if you're not where you want to be yet, if you can see the end of that path and you can see, progression there, in a sense, you could almost argue that you are the guy at the end of that path, right? If I'm working towards a particular goal and I for sure am going to work hard and get there, well, in essence, in terms of what I'm selling to the world or selling to a girl in a cold approach situation, I am already the guy that's achieved that. Right? And so if you can do that, if you can borrow that abundance for your future, that doesn't hurt either.